Hello everyone. We had to do some patching on poor little Selena again. What had happened is that you remember that I had used duct tape to cover the holes initially before I put the Bondo on. Because I was afraid that the stuff would go through and get into the engine and, you know, all that. So what happened is that when my mom did the sanding on the hood, she uncovered some of the duct tape. And at first I was just kind of hoping I could spray paint over it and it wouldn't matter. But as time went on and we had rain and all that, the tape was starting to come undone. So I was like, okay, I'll do the Bondo and we'll see what happens. Now the last time I did, well actually I had already tried to repair it. But then when I sanded over it, I wound up taking a lot of it off. And at the time I was like, oh, I must have not used enough hardener. Now I'm trying this again, but I'm not sure if it is going to work. And this is what the reason why I'm making this video is to tell you what I've learned. And what I've learned is that once you've opened the Bondo, after you used it, it's going to start, it becomes less effective. And I'm pretty sure this happens. I just think it expires. I had used quite a bit of hardener, more than I used to, with the putty. And when I mixed it together, I was able to do all these patches before it dried. It started, well, and it didn't even dry up. And you remember when I first did the Bondo, how I had told you that the stuff wound up drying even before I patched up my first hole? So it was very potent when I first got it, but it's not so potent now. So, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, you get people, mechanics, they'll keep a lot of this stuff around in their garages for years. I don't think you can do that with Bondo. It's something that when you open it, you would better use it, and if you're not going to use the rest of it, just, you know, get rid of it. And if you have to do any more work on your car, then buy some new stuff. And I know that might cost more money, but like for instance, I have no idea that this is actually going to stay on. So I might wind up having to, well, if this doesn't stay on, I think I'm going to get some of that body filler stuff. Because right now it's not really about covering holes anymore, it's just about covering little areas where the tape is. But we'll see how this does, but I have to admit I'm not holding out much hope that it's going to do much good. And my family, tomorrow we're going to celebrate Christmas a little early because my mom wants to work on Christmas Day. So we're probably not, and I was sick earlier this week, so this week I'm not going to get to Selena. We actually don't have too much left to do as far as priming. We have the driver's side door, this. I don't think I'm going to bother with the bumper because it's I think it's in pretty good condition. Well, I don't know. But what we're nervous about is this part down here. I don't know if I could really paint that evenly, and I'm afraid of getting squirting paint in some crucial area. So, and then we have this side, and that's pretty much all we have to do. And then it'll be on to painting. And of course I'm going to have to prime over this. But at first I'm going to have to see if it's going to stay on. And if I don't think it's going to stay on, I'll just sand it off and get some body filler. So Selena's going to have to put up with some patching again, but I think she knows that I'm going to be good about painting her. So she doesn't have to put up with it for long, and she still looks damn good. And actually, she looks so good now that the birds want to crap on her. Yep. They never did that before when she didn't have any paint and all that. I don't know, maybe they were feeling sorry for her. But personally, I think birds are, you know, artists. They think themselves artists. And they're looking for the right canvas to display their poop. You know, oh, did you see that cobalt blue Mercedes? Oh, I squirted just a little bit near the mirror, and when the sun hits the reflection of the windshield and all that, I mean, it just looks like a sunset in Tahiti. I mean, isn't that just lovely? And I made sure to eat some bird seed today, so it had a lighter color, and isn't it beautiful? So I'm beginning to suspect they used to do the same thing with my laundry, you know. They never hit my dirty clothes. They always hit the stuff that was the most pretty and bright, and you know. So I guess Selena should take it as a compliment that birds wanted Bomber now. Anyway, so I just wanted to tell you pass on this information I had learned about Bondo, and well, I don't know when this video is coming up, but happy holidays to everybody, and thanks to everyone who watches my videos and subscribes and clicks on links and all that jazz. Thank you.